Coach D is a 1 in a million guy.
His drive to want to be inclusive and make sure that all students and all athletes are included is something really great.
Nick for president, for sure.
Well, to me, when I think of Nick, I smile because I think about how excited all the athletes are to come to his practices and come to his programs and how they can't wait to see him.
They love him. They actually love him.
Bad coach Owl.
He always do track and take care of me.
He's the best. I'm glad he's one of my coaches, but he's really one of my best friends.
The way that Nick just encourages positivity, belonging, and involvement makes people want to be a part of this. It really is something special.
He just sees constant ways to improve, but more importantly, build upon that experience inclusion message of Special Olympics.
I feel like anywhere I go, I just kind of bring it with me. It's a piece of who I am.
He is passionate about powerlifting, so he grew the program in Milford to include all sorts of other towns and people.
His impact is huge in my opinion, and I feel like we are where we are today with this program because of Nick.
He is passionate about unified sports, so he grew the program in Natick.
He wants there to be whole school involvement, especially when it comes to different things like the polar plunge.
He saw at a conference the Bear Force One. He was taking it to Natick.
What a go-getter, and absolutely passionate, beyond passionate.
He is 100% committed and dedicated to Special Olympics.
I got involved with Special Olympics back when I was, I want to say maybe 12 or 13.
Nick started volunteering for me in middle school. His brother was volunteering for me in high school, and he brought his little brother with him.
So I started with Special Olympics for National Honor Society, just really accumulating hours for that, and Nick started tagging along at a younger age with me and going to the practices and then to the events.
So Dan brought Nick to his first practice, and he never left from middle school on.
After that, I was hooked. I started going with my brother every week.
He has taken it from a couple days a week in high school to now pretty much a full-time investment.
It started small, as a coach, and now he's grown into being our biggest lead when it comes to unified sports in the school system.
I don't think he understands how impactful he is for so many people at Natick High School.
He definitely brightens every room in Natick High School, especially everyone knows of him, even if you don't have him as a coach or a teacher.
He just has a way of connecting with students from all different backgrounds.
There's such a sense of belonging for all students in that school. And in particular, students with intellectual disabilities are just revered as like the coolest kids. And Coach Dia has so much to do with that.
I think he inspires us, really. For me, personally, I've been inspired by him. It's just, he motivates me to show up, to be there for my friends, to be there for people that I've just met.
Just he talks about his life and he inspires us.
He's a really good role model for everyone who has worked with him.
That's how kids learn, not lecturing them, not telling them. Just being you is such a great way for everyone to see how to be. And that's what Nick does. He models it every day.
His experience has made Nick who he is. And so when you can rely on life experiences to be able to give examples, you become so much more believable as a teacher.
I think a lot of it goes back to losing my father at such a young age.
My dad passed away when I was really young. I was 5 years old. My dad passed from pancreatic cancer.
I do think a lot of it, we were forced to grow up at a young age with just me, my brother, and my mother.
I was 5, my brother was 8, and our dad died, and we needed to grow up fast.
The death of my father really molded Nick and started building those traits earlier than most, with a sense of compassion and empathy.
My mom raising me and my brother fully on our own, I don't know how she did it.
She obviously took it upon herself at 34 years old to raise the two of us by herself, and that's a testament to the type of person she is.
The men that my brother and I have turned out to be, I think we wouldn't have been able to do it without her.
It's just the role model that he had in his life between his brother, his dad, his mom. And he just followed in that path.
I think that negative experience has turned out to be a really positive experience in terms of our ability to see others for who they are and really care about others and understand like how fragile life can really be.
I think a lot of who Nick is today is was what I envisioned my father was like.
His dad was a Milford firefighter who did a lot for the Milford community.
Giving what he has back to the community that's who I see Nick is today. Really, that's what my father was all about, and I feel like that's kind of carried through the tradition with Nick.
I think that also drove Nick to see, you know, when he was young, what his dad did. It drove him to continue on his dad's legacy.
I think it'd be cool now to have a beer with him and just talk about all the accomplishments and everything that Nick has done and up to this point.
Yeah, he would be proud. Jeez, huh? He would, yeah, he'd be proud. His whole life was service to others. As a firefighter and school committee member and everything else. So I think he would be very proud.
Congratulations, Nick, to being inducted into the Special Olympics Massachusetts Hall of Fame.
Congratulations, Nicky D. I'm so very proud of you. You deserve this honor, and I know that your family is very proud of you also.
Congratulations, Coach D. Can't think of anybody else more deserving of this amazing award.
Congratulations, Nick, on such a great honor. I'm really lucky to be a coach with you and to coach alongside you and build this unified program up in Natick.
Congratulations, Coach D.
Congratulations, Coach D.
Congrats, Coach. So happy for you.
Congratulations, Coach D. It's been a pleasure being on your team these past 4 years.
Congratulations, Coach. I'm so proud of you.
What's going on, Nick? Super happy for you. Congratulations in this induction.
Nick, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Thanks for all the years of pushing us and being a great leader.
Nick, congratulations. Proud of you. Always knew you'd do something this great. You're always achieving excellence, so keep on kicking butt.